Hello, everyone. My name is Andrea Hall, and I am an Outschool teacher as well as an Outschool consultant. What that means is I work on the back end helping moderate comments on Facebook as well as in the new teacher cohort groups and the Outschool Teacher Hub and the virtual teacher group and the online learning with Outschool group. As you can tell, Outschool has a lot of Facebook groups, so I'm part of the team that helps to moderate the comments in those groups. So I get to see some of the back end of Outschool as well as I work on Outschool as well as a teacher. So I wanted to go ahead and hop on here and help you guys see how to do this application. So if you are new to Outschool, you're about to start the application process, I'm going to go ahead and give you some tips and tricks as you walk through that. So let me go ahead and share my screen right now. So I'm going to go ahead and start at the very beginning, right? You want to join to teach on Outschool. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and click join for free. Actually, I'm not going to click that one. My bad. You're supposed to click the one up here that says teach. So you want to sign up to teach. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, sign up to teach. You could continue with Facebook or sign up with an email. I would say sign up with an email because you might forget your Facebook information and you want to make sure you always have it handy. I would write down your email address because whatever email address you use to sign up, that's the same email you have to use again. So I'm going to go ahead and use one of my many email addresses. I'm going to go ahead and, which one do I want to use? I'll use this one and create a password and then click done. Okay, now before you apply, there's something new. You have to take the Outschool 101 course, okay? This 5-minute overview is required before you submit your application. It gives you an overview of what Outschool is, and it's important for you to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on that. It's gonna take me to Skill Jar, and it's gonna take you through that process, okay? It's really not that intense. I'm gonna go ahead and click Start and kind of just go through that. Talks to you about what Outschool is. And one of the big things you want to remember is that Outschool, you are an independent teacher on Outschool. You are, you're not so much hired as you are approved, okay? Because, you know, you set your salary, you set how much you get paid. It's not really a salary, you set how much you earn, right? So, you know, take some time to go through this. You see, I'm clicking through here because I'm just trying to get to the point. One of the things I want you guys to see is that you can have classes about anything. Salt painting fun, okay? There's one that says clean your room. There's actually a class that talks about, you know, bedroom cleaning, right? See how many classes there are about that. Any topic that you could get excited about, you can probably find. Okay, of course, there are lots of art classes and even the subjects, right? So whatever it is you want to teach, you can teach it here on Outschool. Anything, okay? Anything that's for kids, you can teach it. Even playing Minecraft, that's a big one, right? I'm not into Minecraft, so I don't know anything about it. But if you want to do any of the games, Minecraft, Roblox, whatever it is, the sky's the limit. You're only limited by your imagination. We even have escape rooms. Okay, so different theme escape rooms, all of that. So just letting you know, there's so much you can do. There are no minimum required hours to teach on Outschool. So if you are a classroom teacher and you're getting started, you can just go ahead and start small. Just do it once a week, one day, or whatever works for your schedule. That's what you get to do. You do set your own prices. They recommend $10 to $15 per learner per hour spent. And that's how you can earn an average of $40 per hour. You can earn more than $40 per hour. I have some classes where I earn a lot more than $40 per hour, and it's all up to you. Outschool does take 30% of the parents' payment, of the teachers, of the parents' payment. So Outschool takes that 30%. That goes to help support the platform. Remember, you get a free Zoom account. And it does not cut off, so they're paying for Zoom, they're paying for all the features. They have, so the entire platform, that is what that 30% goes towards, Okay, and in most cases you get paid 7 to 10 days after your class starts. So make sure you put in your PayPal email. That's how you get paid. Outschool teachers are independent contractors and owners of their own teaching businesses. So what they provide is a platform, the advertisement, the technical support, so that you can focus on teaching and running your business. So you choose your prices, your schedule, your class topics. You are not an employee of Outschool. Just remember that. You're not an employee. This is different than teaching in the classroom if that's where you're coming from. Our classes are between the ages of 3 to 18, so no adults on it. And they've served over 100 countries, and you get access to the global community. I have taught students in Australia, which is pretty cool, in other countries, in Spain, in Canada. So you get to teach students from everywhere. Most of the classes take place on Zoom. You can also do flex classes, but you have to get hired and teach live classes first before you can do a flex class. And a flex class is just pretty much an independent, like a class where they do it on their own. So you pre-record the videos and upload them, and they do it on its own, on their own. So what makes Outschool different? You get to create your own classes. You can do it on whatever you want. You don't have to be certified, but you do have to show that you have an expertise in it. Our learners come from different countries, and family come to Outschool for the interaction, right? It's one thing to watch a YouTube video, but it's another thing to interact with other kids and really get involved in it. And so this is all the stuff that you guys can see here. Let's talk about what you would need. Webcam, built-in webcam, microphone, your laptop. I don't recommend a Chromebook because you will have limited functionality with a Chromebook, so you definitely want to have a laptop. Fast internet, you want to make sure your internet won't drop on you. You can check your internet speed by going to speedtest.net. So if I go to speedtest.net, you can actually run internet tests on your computer to make sure you can support, your internet supports the speed. And they use Safari, Chrome, Firefox, Edge. Comfort with technology or a willingness to learn. So those are the technical requirements. I did not buy anything special to start teaching on Outschool. I had my laptop. I didn't even buy a webcam. I teach mathematics. I didn't even have my Wacom board. I just used my mouse, my computer, and I just started teaching and I started earning. So just want to let you know, you don't necessarily need to get all that stuff, extra stuff to teach. You don't need to have a fancy headset. I have kids, which is why I have a noise canceling headset. All right, so here's the application process. So you've gone through that. If you need assistance, they give you all that support. And let's go ahead and start the application. All right, so you've completed the Outschool 101. They do have a Facebook group in case you guys want to get some support there. That's what pops up. All right, teacher name. How do you want to be called? Some people like to be called Teacher Andrea. Some people like to be just called Miss Andrea Hall. However it is you want to be called, that's what the families will see. And then you put in your legal name here, right? I need to confirm my email address, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real quickly. If I can hop to it. Pulling it up on my second screen. So I do have dual monitors. You don't need to have a second monitor to teach on Outschool. I have 2 monitors, and I only did this after teaching on Outschool for some time, because when I have learners, when I have like 12 or more learners, it gets hard to see everybody's faces. So I just went in my storage room and I pulled out an old computer monitor and then I connected it. Okay, it doesn't connect because it's an old computer monitor. So I got an RVJ to HDMI converter. It was like $8. And then I plugged that into my laptop. So that's how I'm able to look here on my second monitor. And you guys don't see. Oh man, let's do it this way. I gotta Gotta sign in on this platform. Okay, let's try that again. All right. Now, let's go here again. Let's refresh that page. All right, so you see teacher Andrea Hall, the phone number, I'm just gonna make up one since it's going out in public, 555-5555, right? Your location, wherever you're located. You will need to indicate your country. Please list all the experience you have teaching or working with youth, whether as a professional, a volunteer, or in your personal life. Our teachers come from a variety of backgrounds. Share anything you'd like for us to know. Be specific with how long you've worked with youth, subjects you've taught, and the ages of learners you've worked with. So this is where you really want to be specific as far as how you've worked with youth. Okay, I am a certified math teacher, so I'll probably say I'm a certified math teacher. I would say be specific in how you um, um, since 2004, I have been teaching. Well, I'll probably say I've been teaching since 2004, right? I'll put in information here, right? I am a certified math teacher. I've been teaching since 2004. Be specific. I would say when you're doing this, use bullet points, separate the paragraphs. So if you've had different experiences, I homeschool students, grades K through 12, for how many years, or I have homeschooled if it's past tense. So every time you change from one profession to another, but they're all included with youth, go ahead and put a space in between them to make it easier for the team to read it. Please list any academic degrees, teaching credentials, current or expired. Notice it said current or expired, so you can put it in there, okay? So certified math teacher, I'll put that in there in the states of Georgia, New Jersey, wherever that is. Put all of that in there. We do not require degrees to teach on Outschool, but it does help. If there's a subject you plan on teaching and you have like a certificate in that, you want to make sure you put that certificate there, right? So if you have a certificate in life coaching, put that in there. If you have a certificate in whatever it is, like if you're going to be teaching technical stuff like Microsoft Office and you have a Microsoft Office certificate, whatever that fancy name is for it, put that in there. So this is the time you want to put that. Include the year, subject, state, or institution. Okay? So put the name of the degree, then put the year, subject, state, or institution. So I would say Master of Science in Education, right? I'll put the year, got that in 2011, I believe. I put the subject, well, I already said education. I put the state, I think that was Minnesota. It was with Walden University. Or you could put the institution. I'll probably just put Walden University because I don't remember what state that's in. Walden University, right? Put your Bachelor of Science, well, your bachelor's degree, right? So whatever your degree is, you want to put that in there. And do the format that they give. You know, they gave you a little format there. Oakwood University, HBCU. All right, so just put them all on their own line, okay? And use the same format, right? The degree, the year, just makes it easy. Optional, do you have any professional website, Facebook page, LinkedIn that describes your experience and expertise? Share it here. If your LinkedIn profile is really up to snuff, like you already have it updated, put that LinkedIn profile there. Now, if you know you don't update your LinkedIn profile and it's not that great, don't put that there. If you have a professional website, put that there. I know my LinkedIn profile was pretty up to date, so I would put my LinkedIn profile. When I say up to date, I mean like you have all of your degrees. You might even have some credentials on there, like some nice, you have all your experience updated on there. You have your education. You have any licenses or certificates. You have that on there. You have any volunteer experience. So, and even endorsements. So if you have all of that up to date on your LinkedIn profile, share it. Now, if you don't worry about it, but just giving you some tips on how to do that. Tell us about your classes. All right, so this is getting into it. Outschool teachers create their own classes. What topics are you passionate about teaching? Stop. That's a question. You guys are teachers. You know how to answer questions. I am passionate about teaching, and answer the question. I'm passionate about teaching mathematics to learners and helping them. I'm passionate about maybe helping learners love mathematics, helping learners love mathematics, or at least understanding it. I am passionate about helping learners become great students, whatever that is, right? Whatever that subject is, I'm passionate about teaching mathematics, or I'm passionate about teaching English, I'm passionate about teaching whatever it is. Which ages of learners do you want to work with? I desire to work with learners ages 8 to 18, or 11 to 18. Or you might say, I desire to work with middle school age learners, or elementary learners, or whatever the case might be. And I hate to be like really like, like telling you guys what you already know, but what I want to emphasize is answer the question, right? Write it in complete sentences, because the approval team is looking at it, and if you can't even answer the question properly, then they're going to be like, well, how are you going to be able to teach? Like, how is anyone going to understand you if you're not answering the question? Right? So I desire to work with middle school age learners. And I would also suggest maybe copying and pasting your response, like do your application on a different sheet, like on a Word document, and then copying and pasting your answers here in case you're scared of losing it. You can also research the recent topic requests to see what parents are asking for. Okay, so you can go in here and see what parents are asking for, so it will help you kind of figure out what you are passionate, what would you like to teach. What experience or expertise do you have in these subject areas? The experience, the expertise, my expertise includes, right? And these subject areas include a degree in mathematics, whatever that might be. Okay. Now, if you told us what you want to teach, let us know what your class would look like. Write a sample description. This is where the rubber meets the road, right? Write a sample class description below, and this is different than those who've been hired in the past. You didn't really have to do like a sample class description and all of that, so now it's kind of changed. You should write this description as though it were as though it is for prospective families. Include information about what you will teach, how you will teach it, and what learners should expect from class time. This field is only for our team and will not be published on the site. This section should be at least a paragraph long. Not sure where to start? Check out some sample class listings for new teachers. Check out our sample class listings for new teachers. You could go here and check it out. Okay, so they actually give you a sample of a class listing right here of mice and men. And notice how it's broken down by weeks and all of that. And they give you examples, a one-time class. All of these are different ideas that you can use to help you. They actually broke it down, like how you could do a class listing. So you get an idea of how a class listing can look. Okay, so definitely go to that link and check it out and see that. Remember I said to do it in a Word document and then transfer your answers over? This is one of those things you're going to want to do in a Word document and transfer it over. Let me tell you why. The information that you do on your application is not available to you after you submit it. It's done. You submit it. It's on the approval team. You don't get access to that stuff again. So if you have a class listing and you're like, I really want to teach that class, make sure you have it in a Word document and then transfer it over into the application. Whenever I do a class listing for myself, I actually have like a Word document, and I have all of my class listings in that Word document, because sometimes I might take a class listing, modify it a little bit, and list a new class. And it's easier for me to do it from a Word document than trying to search through all of my classes. So this is one of those things you definitely want to do in a Word document and then transfer it over. I would say go ahead and look at the parent topic requests and go ahead and design a class based on it. Find something that you think you can do. They said a full 6th grade integrated class with all subjects. Whoa, they want an entire 6th grade curriculum. Reading comprehensions with the 5 W's of a story. How to make a Roblox game. How to paint your nails. Dealing with stress and emotions. Siberian language for beginners. Just any of these topics. Just kind of glancing through here. Pokemon. All right, so you could do that. For the intents and purposes of this, this is a semester class. So see how semester class has more detail? I would probably say go with a one-time class. I'll probably put that there. Don't do this. Don't copy and paste from the sample class listings. Of course, they're going to know you copied and pasted. I'm just doing this here because I'm trying to get you through the application. Introduce yourself. You can record or upload a video. I would say record it on your computer. You can get a free version of Zoom, because again, this video that you upload will not be accessible any after this. Okay, the video is recommended to be 3 to 5 minutes, and you're going to teach the class that you described above. Okay, so remember that this is something that you're doing, that you're teaching. So I would definitely make sure that it's something that you intend to teach, so that the time that you put on this front end of this application will actually benefit you after you get approved, because then you already have this class and you can kind of work on it and finish it up. Okay, so what they're looking for. Show us and show off the space where you intend to teach, where you will teach. Show us your teaching personality. Share your expertise. Teach us something that you are excited to share with learners on Outschool. So this video is going to be private. It's not going to be shared with anyone else. So show off the space in which you intend to teach. So, you know, if I was going to do that, let me stop the share. Hello, everyone. My name is Andrea Hall, and welcome. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my virtual background so you can see where I am teaching. This is where I plan to teach. This is actually my virtual background. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what's behind it. It's like a curtain. It's a green sheet that I actually got, and it's a curtain that I have here. Behind it, you'll see my little what's this thing called? Shelf with my books on it. There's my little sliding door right here. Give me some privacy. And if I turn everything else around, you kind of get to see my little closet. Oops. That is my dual monitor that you see. This is actually a laptop that I'm holding up right here. You'll notice that this is a mirror. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I am teaching in my closet. Yes, that is where I teach. I am. Did I tell you guys how many kids I have? Did I tell you? Didn't I tell you guys I had 3 kids? 3 kids? Yeah, 3 kids. And I was trying to figure out the best place for me to teach where I am not interrupted and where it is quiet. I've like gone to different parts of my house, and the best place for me to teach is in my bedroom closet. I am in my bedroom closet, y'all. I am. So now everyone else knows in the world, right? Just you guys, don't tell anyone. So I can actually, from end to end, I can touch both walls. I've got my sheet here, and then that's when I project my virtual background. And I have a green screen, so I go ahead and let people know I've got a green screen. So this is where I teach. Hope you guys enjoy seeing the background view of where I teach, right? So you're going to share that. I would suggest I am a PowerPoint girl. I'm sorry, y'all. I do like PowerPoints. So if I was going to do like a quick little thing to share with them my teaching personality, I would create a short little PowerPoint. For me, that's what I would do. I create a short little PowerPoint. I would make sure there's some kind of engagement in that PowerPoint. So I'm actually going to go ahead and choose one of my lessons where I have some engagement. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up for you guys right now. Bear with me. I'm trying to get it. I'm going to give you guys some of my tricks. Okay. Don't use them all in the same place. All right. And again, this is a short video, so you don't want to make it long. So I would share my PowerPoint. Becoming a Master Student Study Skills class. I want to welcome you guys all to my Study Skills class. Thank you for joining me. If you are new to Zoom, let me go ahead and give you guys some Zoom features. And this is something that I do with each one of my classes. I always look at my class roster to see if there's anyone new, right? My class expectations. I might really just skip all of that stuff if I was doing the video. I would probably start my video if I was giving it to them. Let me see. Let me skip over. All right, I'll probably start my video here because kind of welcoming everybody into the class. So I'll probably start off with like a welcome. I'll be like, hello everyone and welcome. My name is Miss Andrea. I am so excited to have you guys in my class today. But before we begin, I would love to get to see you all and get to meet you all. So please take a moment. I'm going to stop the share. Show me your favorite thing to do using a mime. You know those people that use their hands, not their voices, and to do actions? What is your favorite thing to do using a mime? I'm going to show you guys what my favorite thing to do is. I'm going to count to 3. We're all going to show it at the same time when I get to 3. So everyone think about what your favorite thing to do is. You got it all in your head? Excellent. I'm going to get to 3, and then I want you guys to all show me that at 3. Okay, you guys ready? Then I would stop the share. All right, 1, 2, and 3. All right, I would guess whatever. You like to travel. Did anyone guess what I like to do? I like to sleep. Homeschool Mama 3, that's what I like to do. I like to sleep. That is my favorite thing to do. But let's go ahead. It's great getting to meet you all and getting to see what your favorite thing to do is. Now let's go ahead and jump into the lesson today. I want to share with you guys how you can become a master student. All right. Now, when you get to class, before you take notes, there are a few things you want to make sure you do. Make sure you complete any outside assignments, any outside materials that you have to do. Make sure you do that before you get to class. Make sure you bring the right materials to class. Can't take notes if you don't have a notebook, pencil, or pen, right? Make sure you have your right materials to class, your textbook, calculator, especially if you're in math class. Make sure you sit front and center, okay? So before you take notes, make sure you have these 3 things done to help you be a master student. During class, you want to make sure that you are present mentally. When you daydream, bring it back, right? And I'm just, you just go through your lesson, set your timer, go ahead and do that. Okay, they want to see your personality. That's my personality. They want to see your personality. They want to see that you've put some thought into it. So I definitely recommend doing a class that you actually plan to teach so that, kill 2 birds with 1 stone and just let that kind of shine through. Again, for me, I like PowerPoints. It helps me keep on track. If you're not a PowerPoint person, have your notes there so that you know what you're doing next. Show that you are engaging with the students. I would definitely say that. Make sure you're showing that you're engaging with the students and show that you're actually teaching something. So actually teach a part of it, right? 3 to 5 minutes. Set your timer so you don't go over. All right, so that is really one of the key things I wanted to share when you're doing the teacher application. I'm going to go ahead and hop back into the sharing the screen. All right, so introduce yourself, upload the video. And then after you record and upload the video, you agree and you submit the application. And that's it, y'all. That's the first part. Okay. Hopefully, this helps you to see the back end of the application process. Really, it's just be as straightforward as you can. Okay, be as straightforward. Anything that you have as expertise regarding what you plan to teach, put that in there. Make it streamlined, make it easy for the approval team to see it. I think that's a lot of it. A lot of people put extra stuff in there that doesn't need to be there. Streamline it, put space between it, bullet point it if you need to, like put a dash in there, and do what you say you're going to do. So whatever it is you plan to teach that you put in there, actually spend a little bit of time teaching it. Not a long time, a little bit of time teaching it. Show that you're engaging with the students. Show where you're going to be teaching maybe. And just have fun with it. This is all about having fun. So have fun with it. Okay. So I hope this helps. And if you need to reach out to me, you can always um, find me on Outschool. I am in the Teacher Hub. You can find me there. I am Andrea Ria Janelle on Facebook on the Outschool. And yeah, that's about it, y'all. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. And I hope you guys have an outstanding day and happy outschooling. Bye, everyone.